Stars in the sky. Look at all the stars in the sky at night. They are very small. They are far away from us. What is the closest star to Earth? It's our sun. Yes, the sun is a star. Would you like to go to the sun? Well, it is too hot for us. But even if we could visit the sun, it would take us a long time to get there. How long? It would take about 18 years to get there if you took a jet airplane. That is far.
Can you see? Leia learned something cool at school. She learned how to write something that no one can see. First, she added lemon juice to water. Then, she wrote something on a piece of paper with the water. When it dried, no one could see what she wrote. At home, she showed the paper to her mother. Her mother couldn't see anything on the paper. "Wait," said Leia. "Hold the paper close to the light." Her mother smiled. Now she could read what Leia wrote. "I love you."
Break an egg. Anne is 5 years old. She is the only child in her family. Her papa, mama, grandpa, and grandma love her so much. They like to do everything for her. One day, her class went to visit a farm. The friendly farmer gave each child a boiled egg. The other children all started to eat, but Anne couldn't. What was wrong? She didn't know how to break the egg.
My great-grandma. My mother's mother is my grandma. My grandma's mother is my great-grandma. I've never met my great-grandma. She passed away before I was born, so I learned about her from my mother. My great-grandma was born in the 1920s. She didn't go to school. At that time, it was thought that women did not need to go to school. She worked on the farm growing cotton plants. How much did she earn? 25 cents a day!
Listening for food. Diana sees a pretty bird in her backyard. The bird hops around and then stops. It puts its head to the ground. What is it doing? Listening for food. What does this bird eat? It eats worms. But first, it must catch a worm. Worms live under the ground. Look now! The bird pulls on something with its mouth. What's that? It's a worm! Good buddies. Mika has a friend. His name is Philip. Philip lives in the house across the street. Philip is a baby too. The two were born 1 week apart. The mothers bring their babies to see each other every day. The two cannot talk. They cannot play together. Each does his own thing. But they know each other. When one cries or smiles, the other soon will do that too. The hidden door. When you get home, do you swim underwater to get to your door? No. Well, beavers do. Beavers build their houses on lakes and ponds. They hide the door so no one can see them when they go in and out of their home. Beavers are excellent swimmers. When they see danger, they slap their tail on the water. Everyone dives into the water and goes back to their home where they are safe.
Abba loves to swim. Abba lives in Ghana by the ocean. She plays in the waves that splash onto the sand. The water is blue and the sand is white. Her papa watches everyone so they are safe. Abba loves to swim in the ocean. She swims so much that Papa says, "Abba, you must be part fish." Abba knows it's a joke. She and her friends all laugh together.
Special friends. Lynn loves cats. She has 3 cats. All of them were saved by her from the street. Every day when she goes to school, she says goodbye to the cats. The 3 cats follow her to the door. In the afternoon, before 6 o'clock, all the cats sit by the window waiting for her to come home. She says that the cats can hear her coming from miles away. Special friends. One day, Lynn said to her friend, "Soon, one of the cats will turn 1 year old. Let's celebrate her birthday." "What do you mean?" Joe asked. "Let's have a birthday party for my cat," says Lynn. "How?" asks Joe. "Just like what we do for our birthdays," she said and smiled. Special friends. 3. When the day came, Lynn made a special cake. A cake made of fish. She made a birthday hat, too. Then she put the hat on the cat and put the cake on the floor. The party began. 3 cats ran to eat the cake. In just a minute, the cake was gone. How about the hat? "The cat hated the hat," said Lynn. "She scratched the hat and took it off right away." Clean the beach. Hal was playing on the beach with his friends. Ouch! His foot was cut. He called out to the lifeguard for help. "I will put a bandage on your cut," said the lifeguard. "Why would someone leave glass on the beach?" asked one of Hal's friends. "Let's do something about it," said the lifeguard. "Let's clean the beach." So they walked along the beach and picked up the garbage.
Tomato ketchup. Fred and his family live in Canada. They have a tomato farm. They only grow tomatoes. All their tomatoes are sold to a company that makes tomato ketchup. Fred loves the tomato ketchup. He is proud of it. "What's for dinner?" asked Fred. "Hot dogs with 100% Canadian-made tomato ketchup," said his mom. Fred took his plate and said, "That's my favorite."
Too hot. Max is 2 years old. He likes to watch things happening in the kitchen. When his mom is cooking, the stove becomes red. Max wants to get a closer look. "No," Mom says. "It will burn you, Max. You will feel so much pain." Mom then holds Max's little hand high above the stove to feel the heat. Now he understands. It's not a good idea to touch a hot stove.
Sounds on the farm. Jim likes to visit his grandpa's farm. Early in the morning, he hears the rooster crowing, "Cock-a-doodle-doo!" Jim closes his eyes and tries to go back to sleep, but then he hears a loud "mmm." That's the cow. "Bah, bah, bah." That's the sheep. And then "cluck, cluck, 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 cluck." That's the chicken. Jim can't sleep anymore. Time to get up and start the day.
Be safe. The big yellow bus stops in front of a white house. John and his little sister Betty are waiting. John says, "Wait for the red lights on the bus to come on." The flashing lights tell the cars to stop. Then we cross the road to get on the bus. The red light is flashing now. Can we go? Says Betty. Let's go. Look both ways. Be careful. John takes his sister's hand. They cross the street together safely.